Welcome back to the Ladies Night Podcast. Your host Hunter and
Carson, you know what I'm doing.
little
I'm
boys.
gonna grab you. I'm gonna grab you.
I feel like you've done this before.
I know, but this time it's for a spooky reason.
Uh-huh.
Because my initials line up to J.E. You know what that is? Jeffrey Epstein. I'm gonna grab you, boy. I'm gonna grab you. And you know...
Sure.
I do think that Jeffrey Epstein is very
Didn't kill
underrated.
Underrated.
In the costume department of the world.
I mean, how do you dress as Jeffrey Epstein? You
New
kidnap
York
a few kids
businessman.
or something? Buy an
Just
island?
a New York businessman, maybe a little rope hung around your neck. Who knows?
I feel like that's just your average businessman.
No, I think that'd be a cool, for all you couples out there, that'd be a cool couple costume. The guy is, or whoever, not gonna, you can do a gay one too, or a lesbian one too, or you know what? No gender one too. Just a relationship
one of you
one.
is Epstein.
Yeah, one's Epstein,
the other one's Hillary.
Exactly, Hillary. You took it right out of my mouth. And she's like stabbing him in the back, and you know what
she's
I mean?
handing
But
him the rope.
He has like baby dolls hanging out of his pockets and stuff. Like he's like, I'm taking the kids with me. Wow. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but this time I took them to Jeffrey's Island. You know what I mean?
Oh no!
You ever see that movie?
Jeffrey's Island?
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah, it's something.
Okay, it is something.
I can't say it's
ant
good.
Dies in it.
Yeah, real
Cried
tragedy.
A little bit when the ant dies.
I didn't.
I used to love ants. Don't know why.
Oh, you ever burn them?
No.
I tried. They just run.
I know why I love ants. I used to have an ant colony underneath my porch in my house. Like
and
we had like
love
this
them
walkway,
for that?
And I would hang like myself by the side of the upside down by the side of the walkway. So I would be looking at the ants underneath the walkway on the ground, but I'd be looking at them upside down because I didn't want to get on the ground. And apparently, like one time, my sister and my mom were like outside, but in the garage or something, and a car like pulled up, and a guy was like gonna kidnap me. But my mom or like my sister, like somebody noticed and was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And then yeah.
Who the fuck would kidnap you around here?
I don't know. I really don't. I was probably 6, 7. Could have been Epstein. He was working at the time. You never know. Why was he in
I don't think he went anywhere near our state.
Who knows why he'd be here? Maybe to find me.
Look, if you own your own island, you're not going into West Virginia.
Nah.
You're better than that.
You know what? If I ever own an island, I'll call it West Virginia 2. That's what it'll be called.
And it'll be better just by existing.
Yep. And then people,
there could be nothing on it.
Part of Virginia? No.
No.
It's an island. You dumb fuck. Where are you from? Virginia?
And it's to the east of Virginia.
Yeah.
Directions don't make sense.
Off of Virginia, it's just a little island.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah. Let's hear.
Like I was talking about, it's spooky season. It's October.
Yeah.
I haven't dressed up in
Halloween
2 years.
In a few days.
This would make the second year that I have not dressed up for Halloween. I did our freshman year of college. I was Waluigi.
Yeah.
Josh was Wario.
Amazing.
That was a fun time. Went to a party. It was great. I haven't dressed up since, just because costumes, they're not too expensive, but they're a little...
rather not spend the money on it.
And I'd rather, if I'm dressing up, I'm going out to do something. I'm not dressing up. I don't get trick-or-treating anymore.
You probably just want to save your money for your Pornhub Premium subscription.
Yeah. Well,
The important things.
no. I don't pay
Who,
premium.
who buys Freeview?
Probably Josh. I could see Josh
Yeah,
doing that.
complete waste of money.
Just based off the shit that he's bought in the past,
It's
he's bought he's bought premium for sure.
at
Or
least did
maybe
the
has
free
thought about it.
trials.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know.
You have an account though.
Yeah.
That's already enough.
Well, I don't have an account. I used to. Actually, what's funny is Josh convinced me to make an account.
How did he convince you?
I don't know. This was like, fuck, 4 or 5 years ago. He was just
Oh.
like, you can save the videos or whatever, or like
So he
keep them
definitely has an
cataloged. He's like,
I
this
love
is how
seeing
you
the
do
people
it.
that are like Jesus or Obi-Wan Kenobi and they're verified.
Yeah,
Great.
it's hilarious. Um,
I always look at the comments because some unhinged shit's happening there every time.
I had a lady that works at the school. I had my hair down yesterday and walked up to her and she goes, "You're Jesus." I was like, "What?"
God.
And then she like automatically got like and like regret for some reason. She's like, "Wait, wait, wait." And then she's like, "I shouldn't have called you that." And I was like, "Okay."
Wouldn't be the first time.
She's like, "You're not offended, right?" And I was like, "No."
You
She's like,
could not give a fuck.
have people called you Jesus before?" I was like, "Yeah, that was my nickname at work." It was. Not everybody called me it at work, but certain people did. That's just because,
Jesus.
got the beard, the long brown hair,
You a
it
carpenter?
is what it is. No.
You bring a
I do
chair
work
into
with
work.
wood every day, though.
Some might say that makes you a carpenter.
These hands are tattered because of it, if you know what I mean. Anyways, let me ask this fucking question that I keep bringing up. It's a Halloween question.
Yeah.
Spooky season. We'll say all that again. Okay.
We'll get there eventually.
If you could create a new Halloween monster, so Frankenstein, mummy, zombies, vampire, blah blah blah, whatever. What would it look like, and what powers would it have?
It's just Epstein, part 2. He's a pedophile. That's what's scary about him.
Is it a buffer Epstein?
And no, it's a poor Epstein. It's just
Oh,
Joe
okay.
down the road.
Oh, well,
He kidnaps
how's it a
kids on a
monster?
bicycle. He's
is
a
it monster
pedophile.
because it's a pedophile? Okay. What is his special powers? He has the telekinesis, like Aquaman, but he can only talk to children.
He's good with needles.
Oh my god.
And he's really fast on a bike. He can't afford a car to kidnap a child, right? So he's got a bicycle with a basket on the back.
Like E.T.?
Like,
Well, that would be on the front.
yeah. I don't think
Oh
you
my
could
God.
fit a kid in the front basket, so I'm thinking back
No.
basket. I mean, I guess
Does
if
he
you go
tie
real
him
young.
up, or does the kid do it?
No.
Like, this kid has to be a kid, you know what I mean? To just be like, I'm on a bike.
Yeah.
He puts him on the pegs on the back. He has him holding on.
I would imagine he ties him up. Maybe that's his superpower. He can make him stick to things.
Yeah. No, when I
He doesn't have a
picture
private island. He has a private tree house.
when you said Epstein, when I picture a Halloween monster Epstein, I picture this big kind of Hulk version, but it's just Epstein, but big and bulky. But it has all these little, like, children's arms and legs and heads, like, bulging out of it and coming out of it. And it's, like, kids, like, screaming.
Halloween
and, like,
Epstein.
his whole back's covered in, like, kids' faces. Like, help! You know what I mean?
This is quite a visual.
Yeah. That's, hey, I'm an artist. I gotta...
An artist, yes.
I'm
truly.
constantly thinking of shit. You know what I mean? Especially in weird ways. Love to do that. Oh,
That's your strong point right there. Being fucking
No.
weird.
yeah. When I thought of my answer to this question, if I could create a Halloween monster, I just thought of like a crackhead that's just really, like, cracked out, but in the most
super cracked out.
yeah, like skinnier than fuck, like basically skin to bone, no tissue.
But
The
really
face
strong,
looks
feels
like
no
an
pain.
alien. Yeah, and they can like suck up any object from a mile away.
Any cocaine.
If anything, if you're down bad, that might be a good girlfriend.
I easy rebound.
It's like Hillary, mutated crackhead woman that can suck up a mile away. If I was Bill Clinton, the secretary.
It's an ugly ass secretary.
Fuck you, Hillary. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, if I was married to Hillary, I'd fuck about anyone else.
Yeah.
Just
Her mom, her cousin, her sister.
maybe.
aunt.
I don't know. I feel like the bad runs in the family.
Yeah. Maybe her dad, them.
This is why he's
Who
with the
knows?
secretary.
Yeah. Looks different. Black hair instead of
Yeah.
blonde or brown hair. You know. Younger.
Younger.
You know.
Less like a witch.
Yeah. You know Kamala Harris's birthday was just the other day? On the
Really?
20th? And she's 60.
You know, she doesn't look 60.
No, I thought she was like 52.
You right?
She's
Early
older than my
50s.
grandma.
That's weird to think about. That's something.
And my great grandma is 21 years older than her. I don't know. I just when I read that she was 60, I was like, "There's no fucking way." And I looked it up, and she's 60. And you know what? That's a good thing on you, Kamala. You look pretty young for 60. I will say that. I
Yeah.
will say that. Pretty young. Now, if I was Epstein, I'd want younger, but pretty
Yeah.
young for 60. Looking. Anyways,
Looking. Anyway.
that's all I got.
Okay. Cool. So,
Why Epstein?
it is. We often go back to Epstein.
He's so easy.
So are the kids.
I was hoping a kid joke would come. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you ever been to anything of like a haunted house or whatnot?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no. I have
Hmm.
not been to a haunted house. You know, in West Virginia, where we're from,
Yeah.
they got the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum.
Yeah, never been.
Never been.
We learned about it in our tourism class.
Yeah. But I'm like, if I went in there, I would probably shit myself or piss myself. And
Or
that
both.
takes me to
Shit,
the
piss, and
story.
cum.
Yeah. No, I don't remember what age I was. Maybe from the age of like 12 to 9.
Mm.
Somewhere in that bracket of time. I was at some like fair or amusement park or something. And they had this ride where you got on it, and it was like a little roller coaster thing, but it didn't like go up or down or any of that. It just went around this like building, the inside of
I
this
think
building.
I went on something similar.
And I remember nobody sat by me, so I was already like,
Ah.
I'm fucking terrified, right? Because I was already scared as fuck. Cause
Yeah.
I've always been a pussy when it comes to the shit, so to the scary shit. So I was already shaking my britches. I remember, I think my mom's ex-husband was sitting behind me, and my mom might have been sitting with him, and then my uncle was sitting. I was probably 11, 12 at this time then, because I remember my uncle being there now. My uncle was sitting in front of me. And then I think my sister and her boyfriend at the time might have been there. I can't remember exactly. But when I got on that ride, nobody was sitting by me. And I'm screaming, you know, it's getting dark. And then,
Yeah.
you know, people are jumping out. And weird costume, scaring the fuck out of me. And then, my mom's ex-husband, he would like grab me on the shoulder, you know what I mean, and
Big
scare the fuck out of
motherfuckers.
me. Yeah, but he sat right behind me, so it made sense. But no, the moment that
I
I
mean,
piss
it'd be
myself,
weird if he wasn't sitting behind you.
yeah, that would
He's
be weird.
reaching
But
past people to grab you.
the moment I piss myself, it's been dark for
You
like
actually
fucking 10
pissed
seconds.
yourself.
There's no doubt. I screamed so fucking loud. I
That's
pissed, and now it
hilarious.
wasn't a lot of piss. I was able to stop it, but like it was just I scared
Like a
piss, so it
woman.
was like yeah. So just a little seepage came out. Um, but lights were off for like 10 seconds. You knew there was gonna be some kind of jump
Yeah.
scare. Light flashes. There's this jump scare. What do I get scared by? I can't remember if it was my uncle, my mom's ex-husband, my sister. I don't think it was my sister, but one of them somehow in the dark in 10 seconds got from their seat to mine and was sitting right fucking beside me, this close to my face.
Huh.
And whenever the light just flashed and I hear bah, and then I pissed myself.
Ah.
I screamed so loud, pissed myself.
Yeah, when I went on a ride similar to that, I was completely fine throughout the whole thing. But then there was one Frankenstein thing that popped out at the end that I didn't expect. And then I started crying. I was like 6 years old.
Yeah.
Scared the
I don't know
shit
if I
out of me.
cried or not.
Yeah,
Maybe.
my thing was I didn't scare easily, but jump scares would get me, and that was about it.
That's why I like slasher movies because you can kind of they got that
I
regimen
find
of
them so
like,
boring.
but the music I find them hilarious. That's why I watch them because it's just like, come on, like
I'm a
just
big
keep.
fan of psychological horror.
I understand you're getting tired, but don't run to that house or don't run in that cornfield. Everybody says it every time. Just find a fucking car and just or something. Just keep.
Keep going.
Yeah, or die. Like, quit fucking going to stupid places where nobody's gonna see you ever fucking again. But just when like the music just dies down and then it's just silent and
You know.
there's gonna be like a fucking
Yeah.
jump scare or something, I'm just like, yeah.
It's
The
too
shit that
predictable.
gets me is the paranormal movies. Fucking hate them.
Like The
Always have.
Exorcist and
They've
whatnot.
always scared the fuck out of me. I've never seen The Exorcist, but like those
Oh,
fucking
I don't like it.
because I know that if I watch that, I will not be able to sleep. Because
I
that's
never
just
liked the paranormal movies. Also thought
But
they were kind of boring.
like the fucking like the movies like The Nun, like that
The
fucking
Nun
nun.
seems fucking hilarious.
Because she's a scary fucking bitch, and then like the Annabelle movies, those are specifically like
Oh yeah, I could see those being scarier.
no, because around that time during that ride, because my sister was dating the same. No, I don't know.
Okay.
That guy was there. It was weird. I'm gonna get into it a little bit. My cousin dated this guy,
Your sister.
and then they broke up, and then like a year later, my sister ended up dating him. It was like, yeah, interesting. So I can't
Uh-huh.
remember if it was when he
Keep
was
it in
dating
the
my
family.
cousin or when he was dating my sister, but we were at the mall watching a movie. It was a new, and there was no other, because usually when we would go to watch a movie or something, and it was just us like kids, teens at the time
Yeah.
or whatever, they would go watch a horror movie, and I would just go find another movie to go watch because I'm like, I'm not fucking
Yeah.
watching that. But this time it was legit like all like 4+ year old movies, like children movies, like super children movies. It was ridiculous. I'm like, I'm not watching these. So I went and watched this new Annabelle movie that came out at the time. I remember they gave me the nickname Butter Ears because every time the music would start dying down, and I knew there was gonna be a fucking jump scare or something because you
Yeah.
just know. I the whole movie I'm stuffing my face with popcorn, right? And there's so much butter in the popcorn. And then this scary scene comes up. What do? I plug my fucking ears, right? And I just look down.
Yeah.
I didn't close my eyes. I just looked down,
With
plugged my
buttery
ears, and I just
fingers.
kind of yeah. So they called me butter ears for the rest of the week. It was funny, but
Sounds like an easy
yeah,
way to
those.
get an ear infection.
Well, I wouldn't actually stick my finger in my ears. It's just where like the lobe is or whatever. I would just
Uh,
push it in, like just to
they could
block
see
out
the
enough
butter.
sound. On my fingers, yeah, because I'm sitting there fucking fat little 12-year-old courser or whatever, just nom, nom, nom.
Getting her.
Yeah, for
That
sure. I don't
expensive
know.
ass popcorn.
Fuck those Annabelle movies. They fucking scared the fuck out of me. Conjuring was another one that was just like, fuck that, and just yeah. I've seen some fucking the paranormal shit's what fucks me because it's like,
Huh.
it's too realistic at times. Even though you know it's a fucking
Realistic.
movie and it's not real, it's like it's too realistic, and you could relate to it in some way. Even though the slashers you really can't because it's like it's this dude that's been dead for fucking
Yeah.
50 years and then he just comes back randomly. And
I
it's
think
like,
the problem with the
meh.
slashers is it's way too predictable.
And they're always killing them with like a knife or a
Yeah.
weapon
Same shit.
or their hands. The paranormal shit, they're just like, nah. They're
They
just
could crush you with the dresser or something, like random as
the
fuck.
paranormal shit. They're just jumping at them or like fucking yeah, crushing them with something or like they're just the characters in a room by themselves and then you just the light turns on and the back off, then the one and back off, and
Yeah,
you're like, what the fuck? And then
I
it's
think the
just
paranormal shit can be done really well.
because it's like, how the fuck are they?
Or like the
because
shit where
never show.
they turn on the light and there's nothing there. They turn it off. They see the fucking shadow shit.
But they never in the paranormal movies, at least like I'm thinking like the Annabelle ones and stuff. They never show how the characters die, unless the character was like crushed by something or
Oh,
pushed off a stairwell or something like
sure.
that. Like, but the
You just see
usually they
them
don't.
dead.
Yeah,
you're like,
they
what
just
the
don't
fuck
show how they
happened?
die, or they're like, it's just like the character, the whatever the fucking paranormal character is, like just attacks, like just runs really fast to the character, and then that's it, and then you never see them again, and it's like, well, they're just gone. Where
Yeah.
did they go? They're just
Who
up in
knows?
this attic, dead, and nobody knows. And their people aren't gonna go find them. Their friends
Go
or
in the
family or
attic.
whatever
It's
the
just a
fuck.
bunch of bodies hanging from the ceiling.
Fuck that. Cause no, that Annabelle movie, that's also the problem with those movies is that certain times when they would kill, I don't remember exactly what Annabelle movie it was, but when they kill certain characters, they like for this instance that I'm remembering, it like pushed the person down the stairs or whatever the fuck, and just all their limbs just broke, and it's just so fucking ridiculous and brutal, and they like just keep smashing them with shit, and it's just like, okay, chill out,
Just overly violent.
chill out, fuck that shit, hate that shit.
All right. On that, you want to get into the little man's big man's?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Get
Carson,
into it.
what is the little man's big man's?
I say it
Every time.
every time, and if you don't know, now you know.
You know?
Or you're about to know, you know. Anyways,
Anyways, yeah.
Little Man's Big Man's is this store, this company that me and Hunter came up with, that we each come up with one weird, wacky, sexual, odd, who knows, item that you're like, well, why the fuck would anybody's normal brain think of this? Every week. And, we do it to kind of test our weirdness and our brains to see what
We
we
try.
can think of. But also we do it to kind of, be weird and to be,
Be weird.
be random and have something to talk
A
about.
little bit of
'cause we want-
spice.
yeah, we don't we find it fun to not only have something to talk about that's weird, but have something to talk about that nobody else is doing.
This all
So
came from Epstein.
yeah. So yeah, and we each episode we come out with a new item, and we both do, and blah blah blah, whatever. I'll do my item first.
Okay.
We've been talking a lot about spooky stuff.
Yes.
This episode is spooky.
Wacky
Season
and wild.
stuff. Halloween's coming up, baby. You already said it.
Exactly.
Last year we didn't have a Halloween episode. Really.
No.
We had Thanksgiving.
We
had a
went harder on the
Christmas.
Thanksgiving than anything else.
No Halloween. But I think we were just kind of starting when the Halloween, because we started in September or something like that.
That's true.
Anyways, my little man's big man's item is a spooky season item. It is some fleshlights,
Oh, okay.
but Halloween monster fleshlights. See, we talked about the Halloween monsters earlier. It
Yeah.
ties very well. Obviously, I just got a list of them. So, the classics. Frankenstein, like a vampire, like Count Dracula.
What the fuck would a vampire one be like?
It has the big... It's just a human mouth, but it has the fangs hanging on the side.
Okay.
And then, but they're also they're dressed up.
Yeah,
So
of course,
it has some
of course.
stuff to them.
The vampire one got a
Mummy.
cape.
The mummy one kind of feels like paper a little bit. So
That sounds bad.
it looks like it. Yeah, it's not the best selling one, but it's there. This one was I was like, I might just stop there, but then I thought of this one, the Headless Horseman. I think that one would
I
be
thought a
pretty
werewolf, and it's just
cool.
covered in
werewolf.
hair.
I don't know if I said that, but werewolf and a zombie. And I thought it'd be funny to have these fleshlights have specific names, but that have the word "suck" in them. But I couldn't think of.
They each
all
come
of
with
them, so-
special lube. That's just blood colored.
The Frankensuck fleshlight. I thought of that one because that's funny. Count Succula is also a funny one.
I like to imagine the Frankenstein's just an ear. Just fucking ear.
Yeah. It's just a whole random body part. Those are the only two that I could think of with suck in them, because you can't mummy suck. You can't. Zombies suck. Headless horseman suck. No. Frankensuck's good, and Count Succula's
What are you
pretty
fucking
fine,
on the headless horseman?
The head, the pumpkin head. It's just a pumpkin head.
Okay.
It's just a pumpkin head.
Just fucking a pumpkin.
Because there's people out there that
Would you
everybody
ever
has
fuck a pumpkin?
Maybe. People have their sexual oddities, and there's videos out there of people fucking pumpkins. It's out there. Some porn sites have made videos. Some have made videos where the beginning is the dude fucking a pumpkin or something.
Just a porn channel, and their whole thing is they're just fucking pumpkins. Or just
any vegetable or fruit.
Yeah, that's just what they're fucking. They got a jar of strawberries, and they're going ham, mashing them bitches up.
But no, this would save them time, because they could just wash it. It don't
in
rot.
The dishwasher.
It don't rot. You don't have to throw it away. It's just a pumpkin head.
You got your cum-filled fleshlight, and then you stick it in your dishwasher to get it clean.
Why would you put it in the dishwasher?
I don't know. Dishwasher's safe. It's easier. You're lazy, You don't want to wash it out by hand.
I would
What are you, an animal?
No, I'd hate to have a son, and I'm come home from a long day of work, and I see all these dishes in the sink. I'm nobody did the fucking dishes. I guess I gotta do the dishes. I do the dishes, and I'm okay, dishwasher looks empty. Let me pull out the drawers, and then I just see one singular fleshlight in there. I'll be fucking pissed. I'll be pissed because now I have all these clean dishes that I'd like to put in the dishwasher that if I put in there, they're gonna get soaked with fucking cum water. So
He put it on
just
sanitize.
saying,
It's fine.
fucking sanitize. Nobody gives a. Do not put your fleshlights in the fucking dishwasher. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Just wash it by hand.
That sounds really annoying to do no matter what. How do you...
Just you're not putting it in a washing machine. Just wash it by hand. You know what I mean? Just
I
wash
mean,
it.
it's the same concept like why it's painful to wash a straw, You got a tunnel to reach down.
This thing you could stick your hand in. You just put some soap in there, and then I feel like you just like.
You really
You know
stretch
what I
that
mean?
bitch out.
Yeah, and just. Or, laver your piece up a little bit. Lavender it up, and then just fucking
Covered
use
in
it a
soap.
bit. Clean her out.
Dad,
And then just wash it out.
instead you come home, see your son just fucking the fleshlight with dish soap.
He's like, Dad, you yelled at me last time. So,
You're like, I
trying
don't
to
want
help
kids
out.
anymore.
Go to your room and do that. Go to your fucking room. I don't want to see that. What the fuck?
No wonder
It
your
better
mother
be
left.
It better be the Frankensuck flashlight. A flashlight, not flashlight. What the fuck?
Come home from a long day at the office of Gimp Inc.
Yeah.
to see that.
I'll
Anyway,
send them to Epstein.
yeah, well, too bad he's dead now.
Too bad.
Too bad. Yeah, true tragedy.
Why don't he have a statue?
I mean, some people do that are pretty bad as well.
Yeah, that shouldn't. Yeah.
He's given us a lot of content, so at least we got that going.
We need a statue of him outside of.
I'm thinking like just
man's big
a
man.
small figurine,
Mm-hmm. A bronze one. It's heavy.
Full on bronze.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do we want to get into mine now?
Yeah.
All right, so this is what I came up fucking weeks ago. So you know how we have our In and Out, right?
In and out, yeah.
I was thinking, why do we need In and Out? We're fucking Gimp Inc. We can have our own burger place.
Well, we had In and Out because it kind of was
Yeah.
It was a play on the whole like.
But it doesn't matter now. We're better than them.
Okay.
All right, we can have Little Meats.
That's pretty good.
Right?
That's pretty good.
You get your burgers.
Little Meats is funny.
Just meat. Everything's got
Yeah.
meat in it. You getting
Yeah,
fries?
and
It's
I-
got meat with it.
I think at some point we talked about the In and Out, how we would have special items.
Yeah,
specifically
the
for
secret
little man.
menu sort of shit.
And and it's just like nonsense.
Yeah. Now it's Little Meats.
Little-
Any type of meat.
Little Meats.
We got a whole variety of animals.
Duck.
We just got like a corner. It's got pick your own chicken instead of like a lobster
It's like-
tank.
It's like one of those ice cream like the ice cream things where it
Yeah.
has all the tubs of ice cream. You're like, that one? It's just
Exactly.
a bucket full of each.
Nah, it's like Subway, just meats.
Yeah. So Arby's?
Exactly.
And we have the meats.
We have the meats.
You hear that, Arby's? We're calling you the fuck out. We have the meats.
We
Little
have
man,
live
big man.
animals that will kill
Yeah, meats.
in front of you for your food.
Yeah, if you bring it there,
You will cook it.
yeah.
Bring your
We'll
meats.
get the brandies on that shit.
I'm,
They'll get it all trimmed up for us.
yeah, they pluck the shit and whatnot.
Yeah. Get all the hair off there, all the feathers, whatever's on there.
I mean, really, I guess we need a character to run the little meats.
Yeah, like
I
a
imagine
mascot.
this dude's like a little man. Like, he's short as hell.
But obese.
He's a short, fat man. He has to have a step stool to reach the meats.
Kind of like a, yeah.
Like a non-orange Oompa Loompa.
Yeah. Just chunky.
Just
'Cause
chunky.
if you're running a place like that, you're big. You're
Yeah.
eating just the food there. You're a big dude.
And all of his clothes are stained in blood.
Yeah, yeah. And he's little too. What would his name be?
I don't know. You can name
Um,
a small fat man that's basically a butcher.
um, uh, um, I'm just gonna keep saying till
Yeah.
I think of something.
I don't know.
Chucky, no.
Chunky.
Chunky.
Yeah. Yeah, people just call him Chunk.
Lil Chunk. He's
Lil
Lil
Chunk.
Chunk. He's Lil
Yeah.
Chunk.
Lil Chunk.
He's a rapper on the side. He heard
He's
how we hate
really
fucking
bad
rappers.
at
So
rap.
he's like,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
Lil
new
Chunk.
wave rap too. It's
So it's
hot garbage. It's heavy auto
it's
tune.
gibberish. Yeah, and it's gibberish too. I'm Lil Chunk.
He's
I'm the
always
chunk of
incorporating
Chunk Chunk.
meats.
Yeah. Lil Chunk, that's his fucking name. See, people, this is how we fucking do it. This is how we do it right here. We even have that. Now we got Lil Chunk and the fucking Lil Meats.
He's
Lil
beating his
Chunk.
meats.
Lil Chunk has the meats.
Yeah.
I will be designing that character.
Yeah, I feel like that's a solid character design.
That is.
He's
I gotta
ugly
write
too.
down
I'm
my list.
imagining his face is kind of twisted.
If you guys didn't know, which you probably don't, because I don't think I've ever said this, I do have a list of our characters.
Wait, you
that we
actually have a list?
Yeah, so the Gimp guy. So
Yeah.
it's just a guy in a
The
Gimp costume,
iconic
really
one.
skinny. Dommy, Grandmommy.
Yeah. Kinky
know.
old grandma.
The Randy brothers. You know.
Borderline naked
And-
men covered in other people's hair.
And then Brandy. Just one.
Just one.
Just Brandy. Tattoo. She does
Yeah.
the tattoos.
Hates the Randys.
And then Bill Cosby, he's just one of our characters. 'Cause
We
we
talk
him
about
so
him.
much too that he's just there. And then now, Lil Chunk.
Lil Chunk. Well, there's the one person that fucking does the tea or whatnot.
When was that added?
I don't remember.
Does the tea?
Yeah.
What do you mean the tea? We have tea?
It might have not been tea.
Because I know we have the slushies and
Nah,
the fucking the Slurpees or whatever the fuck, and the lemonade. If we had like this lemonade stand, like
Nah, it was
outside
like,
the fucking place.
Oh, it was a
There's
coffee
homeless
shop.
man.
The Trippy Coffee or whatever.
Oh yeah, okay. I don't think we ever came up with.
I think we did.
Oh, I have no clue.
They weren't that great of a character though.
Yeah, we'll come up with a new character for that coffee shop.
Okay.
But when we do, we have 6 characters right now. We'll have 7 when we come up with that character.
Hell yeah.
That's a lot of fucking characters. We could have a whole.
I
TV
mean, how
show.
many McDonald's have, you know?
Oh, ass ton.
Exactly.
If you just look, there's just so many because of how many things they have.
Every
Oh my
menu
God.
item.
McDonald's has this fucking chicken Big Mac out right now.
Chicken
it's so
Big
fucking
Mac.
good.
That sounds
Yeah, 'cause-
crazy.
Everybody's always talked about the McGangbang, which is just the item. That's what it's called, but it's just a item that a customer created. It's just a Big Mac, but instead of what I've heard is that some people keep the regular like meat on it, like the patty meat, and then you also add McChickens.
I feel like that's more McGangbang, you know, instead of just
But-
chicken.
When I've made it, I would just put the McChickens on there. I'm not mixing fucking ground beef patty meats with fucking chickens. That's
Not
just-
much of a gangbang then, huh?
I know, but that's just how I would make it. But they have this chicken Big Mac out right now, and when I eat my nuggets from McDonald's, Hunter knows this, I get Big Mac sauce to dip
Honestly,
my nuggets in.
I didn't really remember that. It just seems
Well-
so insignificant.
Hunter knows this, he just didn't remember.
Yeah, yeah. classic.
But with this chicken Big Mac, it's chicken. It gets Big Mac sauce on it. It's a burger. Oh my god, it's so fucking
Well,
good.
technically, it's not a burger.
Chicken sandwich,
Yeah, just Big Mac.
but it's fucking good. It's
I would
delicious.
imagine it sounds pretty wacky. I
What
think I've only
I
ever had a
could,
Big Mac once, though.
I could compare the chicken patties to just a large flat chicken nugget from there.
Okay. I haven't
Like
had chicken
they're
nuggets in a
legit like
while.
this big. They're huge.
I guess it's all sourced from the same place.
It's so fucking good. It's delicious. I had like fucking two this past weekend. That's not a lot. I'm not Michael McRib comes out and I buy fucking
Oh my god,
14,
I
16,
remember.
whatever the fuck.
Did you
That
go
was
with?
ridiculous.
No, it was just me and him that went there. I remember the employee mentioned that someone ordered like 8 McRibs. Like, yeah, it was him.
No, he ordered more than that.
I don't remember how many. It was
It
a
was like
lot.
fucking 12 or 14. Like it was
And
over 10.
didn't he give us each one or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was the first
'Cause
time I
I-
ever had one.
Yeah, I had never had one either just because McRib just.
I
Because
bet
they
they're gonna bring
fucking
it back.
slivered
Too.
onions and pickles on it. Well, actually,
It was all right.
they
I mean,
they brought it back last year in the U.S., but they're not bringing it back this year in the U.S. They brought it back in the U.K.
because wasn't it just be like, oh, it's the last time we're ever doing the McRib?
Hmm. Yeah, that's why he bought so many.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Fuck that.
I think I made
It
a
was
lot
not
of
that
jokes
good.
about that day.
It was not that good. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah,
but
I
like,
feel
come
like
on.
you could go to Walmart, like the banquet meal things where it's just the rib shit. You could get one of
Yeah.
those, some pickles and onions, and make it yourself.
Yeah, and put it on a sub
And
kind of bread.
it'd probably taste just as good, if not better, that way.
I
And
don't
you can
know.
get more of the sauce with it.
If anything, I'm just not eating any of that.
It's okay.
If I had to,
I mean,
yeah.
I'd rather eat something else.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, want to get the mark the date
Yes.
for a second?
Mark the
Your
date.
pause made me think I said it wrong. All right, this one had a lot of fucking shit in it. But first one, Frankenstein Friday.
Hey,
Hey.
you didn't tell them what Mark the date was.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
You gotta tell them.
I haven't been
What do they
telling
know?
them, and you haven't been pointing it out, so. But
Tell them.
basically, every day is a certain day, like Pancake Day. Do I use
Yeah.
Pancake Day as the example every fucking time I explain it to someone? Yes.
When's Jeffrey Epstein Day?
Who the fuck knows? Probably when he killed
On
himself.
Hillary Clinton's birthday? That would be funny.
That would be something. But we got Frankenstein Friday, right?
Oh, okay.
Wacky, fun.
Yeah.
International Artist Day. So, like an autistic kid's day.
Okay.
National Greasy Foods Day. I'm
Talking
thinking
about
like
McDonald's.
I'm thinking fairgrounds. That's what popped in my mind.
Oh.
Nothing
okay.
screams greasy like a fairground.
Yeah, it's all just fried fucking food.
Yeah, I remember I had the one time I had a funnel cake, and then they handed me it like, oh yeah, you could have some. I had a bloody nose, and it covered it in blood the second I grabbed it. I felt so bad. Because it was like a completely done... It was the full thing, right? Barely anyone ate on it. And I bled on it. I was like, this isn't even mine. And I've ruined it. Yeah. Anyways, Chucky Day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Chucky used to scare the fuck out of me.
Never did
the
for
doll.
me. And by the time I watched the movie, I thought it was just ridiculous.
No, the movies used to scare the fuck out of me. My uncle used to have this doll that my grandparents. It's like this boy, like little boy doll
It's a
kind of
little
thing,
boy.
kind of like a Chucky doll, I guess, but it's not Chucky. But they keep it in their room,
Oh, why?
and because he's dead, so they just like to remember him, I guess, because it was his. I don't know. I don't know.
Sure. Okay.
Anyways, but whenever I was younger, didn't like Chucky because I was a pussy, like I was talking about earlier. I was just a pussy. I was scared of all this scary
Nothing's
shit.
changed.
So yeah, and so um, I would stay the night at their house, and then I would get scared during the night or whatever the fuck. I'm like, can I sleep with you guys? And then they'd let me go sleep with them.
Uh,
And, that doll was in that room and kind of scared the fuck out of me. But,
I have never like slept with my parents because I was scared when I was younger.
I don't, well, because my parents got divorced when I was so young
Yeah.
that I never. I mean, probably slept with them whenever I was a literal child.
Yeah,
like
I didn't.
2, 3, 4 years old. But up to that point, they were separated at that point. So, my grandparents I did sleep with. And then, I mean, I've probably slept in the same bed with my mom or my dad at a certain point. But I would go to my grandparents' room and sleep with them until I was probably like 10.
Huh.
At some point, I just liked it more. They had a waterbed. Instead of just sleeping on the couch, I would just
I've
go in
never
there and sleep.
experienced a waterbed. It feels
They're
like
nice.
it'd be hard to get in and out of.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you have two grown ass adults on the edges. And
I
then
can't imagine you
'cause-
being old and trying to get out of one.
Well, it wouldn't be like they would sleep right beside each other and then I was on the outside. They would sleep on the opposite sides and then I would sleep in
Yeah,
between
dead
them.
center.
So then, like, they would never crush me or anything like that. Thank God. Like, they'd never
Unfortunately.
roll over and, like, lay on me. But, no, whenever I would go to get up, if they were both in the bed still, it was like, so,
gotta
like, it was a
crawl
bitch to
for
get
'em.
out. I'd have to kind of just shimmy myself. I'm just shaking until I could, like, get it going enough to where I could get my legs over a little bit.
And it
like,
wouldn't wake
get some
them up?
traction and, like, move. It'd usually be like they're up, but
Uh-huh.
they haven't got out of bed yet.
I see.
But that was rare because usually by the time I woke up, usually one, if not both of them, were already out of bed.
Okay.
So it's a rare case.
Waterbeds. Aren't
They're
they kind of
fun.
expensive?
Yeah, yeah. I think they've always have always been.
You imagine if you get a hole in one.
No, I would hate to fuck on that.
You're losing all your motion.
You're trying to, you're trying to keep some stability.
Oh,
You're just,
you're like, I can't fall over.
Whoa. You're just trying to keep her straight, and then it's just like, whoa.
Yeah, someone's gonna be struggling. You just gotta pick someone to balance.
That's on my bucket list. I will fuck in a waterbed, and when I do, pirate hat going on. Not the eye patch, not the hook, not none of that. Just the pirate hat. It's happening. I don't give a fuck who the person is that's in
Use
there
like
with
an
me.
eye patch as a cock ring.
What?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Okay. We'll just ignore that then.
No, I don't know.
You do your pirate dreams on your waterbed. And,
Yeah,
and
wouldn't that be fun?
I
I'd just be like, yo ho.
depends on how annoying it is to fuck on a waterbed.
I think it would be. Maybe I need to ask my grandparents. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
I mean, they had to do it, right?
that. Yeah, but I'm not asking them.
I mean, maybe the waterbed's more stable than I think.
Maybe once you get a consistent motion
Yeah,
going,
you just
can
gotta get the
ride with
feel
it.
for it, right?
Yeah, it's like a boat.
Like a boat. Like
You
you
just
got
ride the
surfers,
waves.
you know?
Also, probably depending on the waterbed, because I know like the old school ones, like that one especially,
Uh,
it really went. But some of them, like now too,
they're
like
probably just fuller now.
they're tight. Like there's a little wobble to them, but they're fucking tight. They ain't rocking like a motherfucker. They're tight. So maybe those ones are a little easier to do it in. Who knows?
Quite a conversation.
You know what? Put it down in the comments. Would you fuck on a waterbed?
I think most people would say yes.
Okay.
All right. I mean, is that much
Most
of a
people are
question?
like, it doesn't matter where.
Exactly.
I'm just
That's
doing
what I'm
it. Okay, let me change the question.
Yeah.
If you only had a waterbed, would you go out of your way not to fuck on it?
Given options, would you choose the waterbed?
Yeah, like if you're like, oh, let's go fuck.
Favorite type of
Is it
bed to
like-
fuck on?
Not the waterbed. Let's go to the couch or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, let's go to the kitchen. Let's go to the porch.
The porch is
Let's go to the
bold.
shower. Porch is bold.
Let's go to the
Public.
park.
Okay.
Parking garage.
Yeah. Technically,
Crank den.
I think I seen a video of a lawyer. He said that because somebody asked the question, and he said it is like public indecency or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah.
If you
Not
when
legal.
you're fucking in your car
Oh
when it's
yeah.
when it's in a public setting.
Yeah.
He was like, the only time it's not is when your car is in your garage with the door shut. And I'm like, at that point, you're at your fucking house. So,
Yeah.
but that's why, that's why you hear so many people getting in trouble for, like, they're out in the middle of fucking park or the woods or something. And they get
Park
caught
is
by the police
crazy.
in the car, just fucking. It's like, okay. I don't know.
All right. Anyways, to the last day of them,
Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing
World Lemur Day. You know what a lemur is?
Okay, lemur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Thought you said leader. So I
Ah.
was like, okay.
Yeah, I
lemur.
wouldn't put World Leader Day. That's so boring as hell.
That's why I was like, what? Okay, World Lemur Day. That's interesting.
King Julian.
Yeah. Ishikari bit.
That's the only lemur shit I could think about.
Yeah. Naughty, hotty.
You think he fucked on a waterbed?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He
yeah.
seems the
didn't-
type. You know.
And he didn't need the fucking pirate hat. He had his fucking hat.
Yeah, his crown.
What was? I don't remember the little other lemur that would like work with them.
Oh, I feel like it was
But I remember
Mort
the
or
little
something.
crackhead one. That was Mort. Yeah. He's like, Mort, come here, Mort. Whatever.
Is that the one you're
But,
calling the crackhead?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mort
okay.
was like the brown one that would run around with the big fucking eyes.
I guess he would be a crackhead. Yeah.
He was a child. It was just a child, a literal.
Like a kid that needs Adderall.
Yeah, something. Or put down. It's an animal. So.
Yeah, just
No,
shoot him.
I don't remember the other lemur's name though. The like sidekick dude.
Was he a lemur?
If anything, the little Mort dude wasn't even technically a lemur.
No, I didn't think he
Like
was.
something else. No, I think the shorter sidekick dude
The
is
fat
a
dude.
different kind of lemur.
Okay.
I think he's a ring-tailed or lemur, or maybe something or
Yeah,
black and white.
he was much larger.
I only know I only know like 3 different kinds of lemurs. There's like a red
I
ruffled
don't know
lemur
any.
that's like red and black. And then the ring-tailed lemur that's kind of like King Julian, a little skinnier, the ones you see all the time with like the white and the gray and the
Yeah.
black rings around the top. And then there's a black and white ruffled lemur that I think is that shorter dude. Now, whatever the
You know
fuck
a
Mort
decent
is, I
amount
can
about
picture the animal.
fucking
I just don't
lemurs.
know. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Just like monkeys and chimpanzees and all that other shit.
And people.
There's so many. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, we're pretty much done, right?
Yeah,
We're wrapping up.
55 minutes.
Fucking, of course. All right. These take a while to edit. All right. This is a full day.
And you're like, let's keep it at 30. It's like,
yeah, it's better to go over if we
50.
have more to talk about. Yeah.
This episode went well. I think it went well.
Yeah, but at the very least, we need the 30 minutes.
We did miss a week. That was on my part. My bad.
Yeah, things got busy.
I just didn't remember.
Yeah, you didn't remember,
really
but you were also really busy. So.
Oh my god, it was ridiculous. It was so fucking ridiculous. Anyways, speaking of things that aren't ridiculous, you guys need to check out the social media.
Exactly.
You need to check them out. Because we're closing, we're shutting her down, and you need to check her out. And what I mean by
making it sound like we're just closing the channel.
No, the video is ending. That's just what I'm saying. So what do we have? The Instagram, the Facebook, the TikTok, the Spotify, the Twitter. Spotify, podcast episodes come out on the Spotify. They're not as consistent as the YouTube videos. So if you want to know when Spotify episode comes out, if you're like, I haven't watched this episode yet, but I'm on Spotify, let me watch it on there. Oh, wait, it's not on there yet. Then, you have to watch it on YouTube. But if you're like, I'll just wait till it comes out on Spotify, follow the Twitter or the Facebook. Follow the Twitter or the Facebook. You'll get notified there. That's how you'll know when the Spotify episodes come out. Or you can just check every fucking day on the Spotify, I guess. But you're going to be checking.
I mean, it tells you when the episodes are uploaded there. Like, I get notifications.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, still, follow the Twitters, follow the Facebook for that, too. Because that's where I post the...
Yeah, if you don't get the Spotify notifications.
And you know what? I don't know if we said this at the beginning. Is this episode 50?
I have no fucking clue what number it is.
This is either episode 49 or 50. If it's 50, hey, we hit 50 episodes,
hey.
woot woot. If it's 49, hey, we're about to hit 50 episodes, woot woot. So, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You should probably close her the fuck out.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and good night.
Yeah, and sleep tight. Don't let Jeffrey Epstein bite you on the cock.
I was thinking touch you tonight, but
Touch you tonight, that rhymes too. Mine rhymed too, baby.
No, it didn't.
Okay, peace out. Yes, it did. Peace out. Mwah.